Hi everyone, welcome to With the Messenger. My name is Whitney, and this will be a love check-in for all signs. Now, the last reading that I didn't get out Pisces, so we're gonna start with Pisces and work our ways backwards this time, okay? So I'm just gonna see what's changing in love for you all. See if I can get some specific messages. Holy Spirit, at this time I ask that you use me to guide the collective, to let them know what is changing in their romantic love lives. Remove any negative energies from within me that may prevent me from being a clear channel. And so it is. Alright. Let's see what we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's changing in love? Their present energy in love. So you're a water sign, but I'm feeling that some of you all have been more in your masculine energy regardless of your gender, okay? Because I immediately got sensation in my right hand, and the right hand is associated with masculine energy. And what is changing? Let me just get out all your cards and then we'll go from there. Present energy, love. What is changing? We have distance, Pisces, reconciliation, rebound, battle, karmics, third parties, lesson learned, sneaky link, hidden lovers, side piece. Okay, well, honestly, whoever I'm tapping into here, let me just take this down a little bit so I don't have to be yelling. 1 second. I feel like there was some distance placed between you and a romantic person that you were once interested in, or in the pursuit of getting over someone that you separated with. You started some type of rebound situation, and you're kind of more pouring your energy into that rebound situation and not so much spending time with your friends. Like, I just feel like some of you are trying to find a way to distract yourself from someone. Yeah, look, the runner escaping, right? I feel like some of you are in that energy of escaping, okay? But what's changing ain't gonna be the best, because we have battle here, we have third parties, we have lessons learned, we have some type of sneaky type situation here. So I don't feel like this is gonna turn out the best way for you all. You may need to consider if growth within a situation or relationship is at risk of being stunted over being overcritical or nitpicky. Kind of makes sense, you know. You have a Virgo 7th house, so it could be the other person, especially if you're dealing with someone who's a Virgo Sun, Moon, or Rising, that has been a bit nitpicky and overcritical of you, and so that kind of puts some distance between you two, and then you're kind of escaping how you're feeling about that distance and just going into temporary options. And I also feel with this squad here, I feel like you're still not really allowing yourself to be close with your friends. You may hear me talk with a little bit of slur, but I bit my tongue really badly yesterday, and so my mouth kind of hurts. And then here we go into battle mode, and I feel like this battle mode will happen because either it's someone that you're rebounding with, that you have, like, you know, that person has someone. Because I don't know, I'm kind of feeling the situation like you're karmic. But if they are and not you, right, just know that they have someone. If this is you and your person getting back together, I will pull the tarot in a bit. If this is you and your person getting back together, just know that whoever they rebounded with or who you rebounded with, that other person isn't letting go easy with this battle card. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Six of Wands. Ooh. I don't like someone's ego here. It's like they want all the attention on them. They don't really care if they're pouring into someone else as long as they're getting all the attention. Ten of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Yeah, Strength card and the King of Wands. Don't have to be. I'm getting that energy, right? I don't see the situation ending well in love. And so what's changing in love is there's going to be a very hurtful ending here, because third parties are going to be exposed. Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, someone is a player. Regardless of your gender, someone is a player in this situation. Alright, so moving along. Where's my pen? I need to write timestamps. So we're gonna go to Aquarius. Aquarius, let's see what's happening in love for you all. You do have the energy of Mars still transiting your 7th house. So it'll be a little bit tense. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's changing in love? What's the present energy? And what's changing? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Present energy in love. What's changing? All right, they gave me 2 there. We have play. Someone with hidden intentions. Ooh, okay. Rat. Ooh, someone's gonna feel so used. Chemistry, things heating up. Yeah, repo. See, this penny pinching, and then we have this repo energy. I feel like someone is letting the passion that they feel cloud their better judgment, and then it's gonna be exposed. Yeah, insightful awareness. Then it's gonna be exposed that someone that you were allowing yourself to just like really like just have fun time with, you know, try to let your hair down or whatever, metaphorically speaking. It doesn't have to be woman in gender, right? But just someone you are trying to just have fun times with this play energy. They were using you. They were using you, and you're gonna feel a bit of wrath. Wrath adds another element to anger, the element of revenge. It's not just enough for the offender to know that you're angry. They must also feel or experience that anger in some way. Wrath asks you to consider the energy that you are creating from anger. Wrath that the anger mutates and splinters, creating a breakdown in a relationship and negative emotions. Yeah, I feel like I said, Mars is in your house. So let me go back. I feel like when it came to a love situation, this could be you or the other person. So just take it how it fits. Someone wasn't really like saving up. They didn't know the other person was doing other things, had hidden intentions. Now, when they find out the truth, their wrath makes them take things back with this repossession. They're taking back whatever they gave. So the person who wasn't saving up properly, hey, and it could be the case of some people where the other person lied about what they had. Right? They try to make it appear like they had some type of financial struggle going on. When really they were just saving up. They made the other person spend all the money while they saved their own. But someone's wrath here is definitely going to make them take some things back. Aquarius and Moon rising. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Someone was building while the other person wasn't looking. Like they were taking things from here and going to build elsewhere. This may be about something that you built with a partner. We have the Sun card, Leo energy. And the Tower, yeah. That's that Martian energy. 7 of Swords to the bottom of the deck. Okay, there is a lie that will be exposed that's gonna break down what was once this happy home or this happy relationship. Look, after the 7 of Swords is the 5 of Swords. This is the Wrath card. This is, I don't care if we both lose, just know you're not gonna win. Yeah. 2 more. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 2 of Pentacles. So this may be in relation to finances. There's multiple cards here indicating finances. And the Knight of Cups. But why does it seem like the other person doesn't really care? Because things are heating up somewhere else for them. Give me one more on the Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Lovers card here, the World card. I feel like someone else doesn't really care because like they're following where their heart, or at least what they think their heart is sending them. Very strange reading. Let's move on to Capricorns. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what's changing in love for you. What's changing in love for Capricorns? What's changing in love for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising? See your present energies in love. Present energies in love for Capricorns. What's changing? Some of you could be going on a date soon. Just keep seeing this, right? But that's not for everyone. Let's see the major energy. What's the present energy in love, romantic love for Capricorns? Remember to like, share, comment down below if you feel drawn. Subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support. What's changing in love for Capricorn? What's changing? Alright. Present energy, we have gifts. We have self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. We have memories, missing someone, regression, revisiting the past. Well, from this, I'm feeling like in the present, there's a need with this gifts card to be grateful for what was. But you are missing someone in the present. Perhaps missing that person is causing you to detach from the ego. What's changing? We have nature. Ooh. Who's getting kicked out? I see here accusations, betrayal, caught cheating, infidelity. It makes me feel like someone's getting kicked out. Let's read gifts. Gifts come in all shapes and sizes. Not everything needs to be shiny or valuable. Sometimes a gift is simply a smile or someone holding a door for you. Gifts during a reading may appear as a reminder to be grateful for all the good things that have happened during your situation. Yeah, I feel like it's the past you're reflecting on, and being able to detach from the ego makes you see the blessing in that situation. But how this is switching all the way to this energy is kind of, I don't know. Nature asks that you see the evidence of the divine energy that is all around you regardless of the landscape. When nature appears, it also indicates that you are long overdue for some outside time. So some of you may need to go on a trip. I still need to see what this is about though. What? Maybe the gratitude here will be, perhaps this trip will come after some type of exposure, because after fast action, which is progression forward, we also have receipts exposed, right? So I feel like someone is getting caught, but I don't know, maybe there is a blessing in the ending. Let's see what the cards have to say. I need more than that. Energy about spirit was changing in love for Capricorns. We have the King of Swords. So there's a detachment energy here with the King of Swords. The Sun card. Ten of Wands. I do see the Eight of Cups here, which is about leaving. I feel like something becomes some type of truth with the King of Swords. Clarity. Like something has become just like clear as day. Like there's no amount of putting up any type of blinders to block you from seeing the truth as it is. So maybe in the present you're trying to just hold on to the good memories in a situation. But or someone else as it relates to love is trying to do that with you, but it's I feel like the truth is too much of a burden. Temperance. A Sagittarius or a Leo could be significant. One more. The Four of Cups. There's not real emotional fulfillment here. Perhaps that's why you were holding on to the past. One last card, please. Yeah, Seven of Cups and Ten of Swords wanted to show at the same time. What's this evidence and detective energy about? Queen of Cups, a jealous person, right? Five of Wands, someone who's jealous. Three of Cups, oh child, competition energy. Two of Pentacles and one more. The Five of Pentacles, yeah. Someone feels neglected by the other person, exactly. We end off with interesting. We end off with the Queen of Swords to the bottom here. So Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Cups. I feel like there's coldness, detachment between two people here. One person may be trying to hold on to the good memories. The other person is just looking for evidence of what the other person is doing. Okay? Sorry, I don't have better for you. Let's move on to Sag. Oh yeah, there was distraction to the bottom here. Should have looked at the bottom of that. For Capricorns, there's energy of someone being distracted by something else. 2021. All right, Sagittarius and Moon rising. That was funny. All right, Sagittarius, I'm being drawn to tell you to look at Aquarius's reading. So if you have Aquarius in your Sun, Moon, and Rising, check out their reading. But let's see what's the present energy and love for you all, Sagittarius. What's about to change? Sagittarius in love, please. Present energy. Present energy and love for Sagittarius. What's about to change? Some of you are nervous about something. Or you will be. Yeah, expose. Present energy, expose. Not looking to settle, seeking options, playing the field. Reading negativity, purification, detox. Well, I started burping when I started your reading, so maybe some of you, you're currently going through some type of detox, or this is just like a reminder that you need to. Spirit is weird sometimes how they bring through messages, I swear. And then what's changing is a risk. Heavy emotions, scared. Yeah, it says some of you feel a bit anxious. Mental distress, in it to win it, long-term intentions, invested. I want to read this exposed. Exposed speaks to the feelings that surface as a result of feeling vulnerable. Are you comfortable putting yourself out there? Does facing criticism causes you to freeze up? What opportunities have you missed because of fear of being seen? Exposed may also present itself as a call to examine your situation more carefully, as a piece of valuable information is becoming clearer. So some of you could be in this energy of playing the field because you don't really want to allow yourself to be very vulnerable and open, because you feel like that makes you, you know, a bit exposed. And then what's changing with this risk? You may need to assess if the reward is worth the risk, and if it is, now may be the time to take a chance on something you desire. Risk brings to your awareness an opportunity that others might forego out of fear. As a result, you may discover there is less competition, opening the door for you to succeed more easily. So this is either, so I feel here for some of you all, this is about really investing in a committed relationship long term. But some of you in the present, you know, well, this is what is about to change, right? You might reach that point where what you feel becomes really heavy. You feel scared, but you still want to take that risk, right? The Fool card energy. But I feel here right now in the present, you're still in this player-like energy regardless of your gender, because you're afraid of being vulnerable. Some of you really need to do some type of purification energy on the past hurts that you've experienced. You do have a strong sexual attraction with someone, okay? Or you will soon have a strong sexual attraction with someone. Yeah, release to the bottom of the deck. Some of you, there is something that you need to release, some emotions that you need to release. Sagittarius, Moon and Rising. Some of you, I'm just getting with this heavy emotions that, and this detox energy, like if you're abusing any type of substance to try to numb what you're feeling, you need to stop that. Queen of Wands, that's that sexual attraction, that physical appeal, whether you or somebody else that has it. The Five of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Is it worth? Because we saw with risk here, you know, about investments, and then we have the invested card here. Is it worth continuing to play the field if it means that you lose someone that you have true emotional fulfillment with? That's what I'm feeling here. Because I feel like you've done it before with this Five of Cups, and then like you ended up regretting it. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. Four of Wands, yeah. You had a commitment with this, whoever this Queen of Wands is, or the potential to have a long-term commitment. But it's like if you're still in this player energy, then you have to assess the risk. You want to stay in this Five of Cups energy where you keep getting to, you know, play the field, try multiple cups, or do you want to really invest and get to this Ten of Cups? One more. Six of Swords, Six of Swords. I feel like there's an opportunity here to let bygones be bygones, to release, right? Ten of Wands. Communication, definitely do, like having to speak about what it is that you want, what it is that you are fearful of. Yeah. Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands. It's like it's counting down to that defensive energy of the Seven of Wands. So you're gonna have to speak up there. There's a chance for a restart here, or just a chance for a really good, passionate, emotionally safe relationship if you allow yourself to move forward and kind of drop that ego energy of not wanting others to have the upper hand on you, or not wanting to feel exposed. All right, let's move on. Scorpios. Scorpio, this is what's changing in love for you all. There's a Uranus Cazimi that's coming up on the 17th or 18th of May, depending on where you are in the world. And that's happening in your 7th house. So you could have a potentially shocking time as it relates to a romantic person in your life, whether present or past or new. Okay. So what's the present energy for Scorpios in love? What's changing in romantic love for Scorpios? Present energies for Scorpio in love. Present energies for Scorpio in love. What's changing for Scorpio in love? Grief. The Runner. Betrayal. Luck. What's changing? Sneaking around, acting shady, in it to win it, long-term intentions, and invested. Okay. Some of you may look up on a rebound. It's a rebound energy here. I feel like this is gonna switch. Like first, you and this person, you're not gonna be too open. Right? You're not going to be too open about the connection. But this is where things could become real stable. Like this person you could have some type of long-term connection with. I feel there's a grief that you're currently experiencing about relationships where people cheated on you, betrayed you, they pushed you away, ran away from you, right? So you could be going through that space right now where just you're processing those emotions. You know, we just had that full moon in Scorpio, which was very powerful, and it was opposed Uranus, and so I feel like that puts you in a space of self-reflection. Tell me more about Scorpio. What's changing for them in love? Well, we know things are turning around. The Wheel of Fortune, first card out. That's what I was feeling with this luck and this invested card. More energy, please. The big wands. I feel like something that starts out as a little bit of flirting with this tiptoeing energy and this Page of Wands energy. Something that you thought may have been a temporary option becomes something for the long haul. One more. For Scorpio speeds, what's changing for them in love? We have the Ten of Swords. Huh? Eight of Swords. Oh, okay. Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. So things are changing for you in love. Page of Wands with a Fortune. That's good news, good energy in love. Things are changing from you experiencing this energy here. The runners, the people who run away, the infidelity and cheating. This is the energy that is changing. Tell me more. Right, Four of Wands. And this is like the long-term marriage type card. Long-term commitment, right? Someone who pours into you, someone who's healing, someone who wants to build with you with this Eight of Pentacles. Look, Chariot, Sun, that's success, that's happiness, that's stability. But why is that tiptoeing card here? Give me two cards. Maybe that's, you know, the way that you felt like you have to, when it comes to love, like you have to walk on thin ice, because you never know when someone is gonna switch up on you, right? Yeah. Queen of Swords with the Three of Swords. Like you feel like you have to be really like stern, because you don't want to get your heart broken again. But I feel with this energy, with this, the Temperance and the Four of Wands, there's a relationship that's coming in that's for the long haul. Someone who's going to be patient, someone who's going to pour more into you. So give it a chance. Your luck is changing. Let me read that card for you. Something good is coming. Be sure to position yourself in a place that will yield best results. Luck does not happen by accident, although it often feels that way. Luck occurs when we are in the right position at the right time with the right skills. When luck appears, good fortune is coming, but it will be your talents that will seal the deal. And I feel that's what this is with this tiptoeing too. It's like kind of moving, you know, you're not really putting yourself out there the way that you should. You might think that someone may come around and, oh, it's just something short term, it's just like a little rebound situation. Nah, it's like the right opportunity. Okay, just grieve and release what you need to release here, Scorpios. Libra. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's changing in love? What's changing in love? You know, Libra, Venus is going to trine Mars. So that's your 11th house and your 7th house. So it could be love through a friendship, through a network on the online world. I wasn't supposed to turn this over yet. Anywho, we have preparation there as where you currently are when it comes to love. Present energies in love, please, for Libras. I'm gonna leave an extra one. Okay, and what's changing for Libras in love, please? So we have preparation, we have tiptoeing, sneaking around, acting shady, trying too hard. And we have, well, Scorpio just got these two cards, long-term intentions. What's changing? Territory, something illegal, stealing something, living to the fullest and enjoying the present, good vibes. Let me read this preparation card before I say what I think. Preparation speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row, in this case, clam, so that you achieve the most beneficial outcome. I feel like some of you are setting the stage to swoop in and take someone from someone else. So this might be a bit of a specific reading, but you have your eyes on someone or something. And this steel card here is you getting ready to swoop in, because in the present you're thinking about what you have long-term intentions for. With this trying too hard card, you might be doing more than is expected of you. I see chain, codependency, weighed down, unhealthy attachment to the bottom of the deck. So I feel with this, it could be that someone else that you're interested in is in something that is unhealthy. And you're just waiting there with this territory and this steel to just swoop in. Territory 49. It's territory indicates that someone may be entering your space uninvited, or that you may be the one who is the intruder. I feel like you're the intruder here. Because especially with the sneaking around, it's like you're just waiting. This could be someone that you work with, someone that maybe is dating a friend. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Yeah, and look, Knight of Cups to the bottom of the deck here. Could be a family member's spouse. Child. I feel like you could see the dysfunction in an existing relationship. And if some of you are already in a relationship where it's toxic, it's like you've been sneaking around and finding a way how to get out of this relationship. Not being honest with that person. Tell me more. Right. A full card. So if you someone that you're preparing to leave them behind and they don't know that, because you're tiptoeing around, but you know that when you get to leave this person, your energy is going to be much higher, right? Because they're weighing you down with this 10 of Wands, and you kind of want to offload that burden. Some of you are tiptoeing around with someone because you don't know, because the person, you already have the involvement with the person, but you know that if you go public, that the opinions of others will be it could get heavy and get into the other one of your head, okay, with a star card. But you feel like you all, like it's kismet that you're meant to be, or that you're meant to leave this person alone. All right, moving on to Virgos. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what's changing in love for you all. What's changing in love for Virgos? You do have the North Node currently in your 7th house, so there are new cycles in love that are trying to start. And these cycles, they don't really care what is existing in your life. Isolation, that's your present energy in love. And what's changing? Fear. Isolation. That's the present energy with isolation and love for girls. Ugh. Some of you are in some you either aren't in a toxic connection or you're isolated because you still feel emotionally tied to it. Right, like you feel like that person was irreplaceable, or you feel like this person is irreplaceable. Fear as to what is changing in love for Virgos, please. Looking to explore. Let me get one more. For Virgos in love, please. Alright. So I feel like there's someone that you feel is irreplaceable, but this person is very guarded. Hard to reach. You try to open up to them, and they're not there. There was some kind of karmic lesson that this person had for you to learn. Where's my book? I want to read this. Fear. As the saying goes, fortune favors the brave. When these cards appear, you may consider looking inward and checking in to see where you are allowing fear to limit your potential. So you may be letting fear allow you to listen to gossip, to listen to rumors that are being spread about someone. You may be letting fears hold you back from being open to exploring sexually. But yet you know. Oh, okay. Some of you, it's not the gossip about someone. It's not that. Some of you, the fear that, let me just say, that's not it. None of that. The fear is the rumors that would be spreaded. Why can't I talk? Some of you, it's the rumors that would spread if you leave this situation, even though you're in it and you feel so isolated, or even though this person has already left, but you're kind of like just fearful of what would be said if you move on. Some of you is fearful of what people say if they know the truth about, you know, your sexuality. Okay, and so with all of that, you're putting this that wants to come in, the love, being able to talk to someone, kind of put it on the back burner. But I feel like someone is going to come in. Yeah, there's a new start, and like I said, it's the fear of what will be said about you and this person. Because with this anomaly card here, there's something that's different about where you're going to next, about what's changing for you in love. Yeah, some of you are dealing with someone who's unrequited and stone cold in the present. Don't like this person's energy. I feel like you're trying hard to reconnect or reach out to them, but they're not really allowing for that to happen. But then there is this you know, it's right on their honeymoon, and this Lover's energy slowly that is coming into you, Knight of Pentacles, may come to you like Cancer season in the June. That you kind of need to allow yourself to be open to and not still caught up in this unrequited love situation. There's some truths that you need to accept that perhaps you've been unwilling to. Right, you've been unwilling to. That confirms it right there. It could have to do with an Aquarius, doesn't have to be, or Gemini. But yeah, you're the one keeping yourself stuck in love. There's an opportunity coming though. Someone is coming, and it's up to you whether or not you let fear keep you away from this person. Fear of being judged. Alright, let's move on to Leos. Leo, your energy showed up in a couple of people reading in the beginning. I think it's Capricorn and Sag, if I'm not mistaken. So if you have those placements, do check those out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't as yet. Best way to support the channel. Alright, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's changing in love? What's changing in love for them, please? What's changing? What's the present energy in love? Oh, wait, we got two. Alright, and what's changing? If you've seen a rainbow recently, like a rainbow in the sky, there's a message in here for you. A second, this water. Ooh. What's the present energy in love for Leos? What's changing in love for Leos? So you have anticipation and direction. So in the present moment, you're kind of figuring out what's next. We have ready for a relationship, on the hunt, single and ready to mingle. We also have steel. Who got steel? Libras. Check out Libra's reading if you have Libra placements. But basically, that was about someone waiting to swoop in on someone else. So in the present, you may be anticipating swooping in on someone else. It's like, yes, you're single, you're ready for a relationship, but you have that one person in mind who you want that with. That's a change. We have night coming in like a thief in the night. We have memories, missing someone, regression, revisiting the past. We have sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. You know what? I don't feel like there's much movement that's going to happen for you all, and what is changing right now. I feel like your direction becomes clearer in the present, but because of that becoming clearer, and I'm getting tree, so you could be seeing tree. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm so... Okay. So I feel here like you all will be in a space of missing someone. Like in the nighttime, yeah, you're going to be up, you're going to be missing them. It's like it's going to be a sudden realization like that is the person that you want to be with. We also have cautious, insecure, guarded here. Is this split a role? If this does play any role, I feel like it has to do with what you may have once experienced in a relationship, and now that you're single and you're ready to mingle. You know, there could be memories that comes up about what happened in past relationships where someone allowed themselves to be taken away from you, and that creates some level of paranoia in you. But I don't see this as someone in a relationship just yet. I see this as someone who's anticipating going into a relationship, someone who wants to date. But then there's a lot about the past with this Knight and this missing someone energy that may create some illusions for someone. What's next? What's changing in love, please, for Leos? Yeah, there's some type of blockage. Two of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, which is the single card. The Knight. Oh my gosh, you have someone from the past coming back. Talking about some closure and want to talk and want to heal things. You have someone from the past coming back, or at least yours. Maybe it's the person from the past that is the blockage, but tell me more. Oi. I'm gonna pick up what fell to the floor in a minute. Two cards. Oh, nope. More. Empress, the Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so there's a difference. Right? There's a difference between a page and a king. And I feel like some of you all will have a king that comes along, but you may be comparing that king to that page. You know, the level of someone's interest in you, your hobbies, what you like, right? Not just sex, like other things outside of that, is a reflection of how interested they are in you. So use that as a moment to reflect back on whether that person that you're reminiscing on really showed interest in you. Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, y'all are guarded as heck because of the pain. Three of Swords, Three of Cups, right? So in the present moment, you know, I feel like you're anticipating dating, but you're already anticipating dating with someone stealing from you. And it's like in your head, you know, some of you could be dating, you know, you're in that cuffing season, but you already have in your mind, oh, this person is going to cheat. That's your fears, Moon card energy. So you need to work through that, Leo. Or maybe it's the person that you're dealing with that is having that energy. Let's move on to Cancer. All right, Cancers. So things should be getting a little lighter for you all in love now that Pluto is out of your 7th house. Jupiter is about to move in your 1st house on June 9th. So those Cancer moons, Cancer risings, you can expect some form of expansion in your romantic experience. Cancer, Sun, and rising, please. What's changing in love for them? Present energy. And what's changing? I know the Pearl, I believe, is associated with Cancer energy, but I'm just getting Pearl energy. So there's something about something sacred or something precious. What's present energy for Cancer in love? For someone sacred or precious. What's changing for Cancer in love? All right, they gave me 2 there, so I'm gonna stop there. Routine. There's obsession, there's physical attraction, there's sex appeal, but where did infidelity come from? Where did betrayal come from? And then what's changing? There's an illusion. Romantic passion, consistently dating someone, courtship, And then someone leaving and not caring. Okay, this is someone's paranoia. We do have forward progression and then a dedicated partnership. This is someone's paranoia. Could be you or someone else that you're dating with, Cancer, because I feel like this person, the routine is they have great physical attraction with someone, you know, the sex appeal is there's a lot of sex, and then boom, that when that person gets enough of that, they're on to their next fix. And then it's like, okay, the next thing that's coming is courting someone, and then thinking, okay, this person will court me, and then they're just gonna leave and not care. For some of you all, this could be literally what happens. So if you're dating someone who there's no real foundation there, it's just sex, there are gonna be some courting for a period of time, and then that person's gonna leave, and you're gonna be like, oh, what just happened here? Well, did you set the foundation for a relationship? Right? What do we have for Cancers? What's changing in love? Justice. A Libra could be significant. 4 of Cups. The Sun card. 8 of Wands, which is kind of like this same lift off energy, right? Something moving fast, taking off fast. But 10 of Pentacles is here, 6 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. There's a foundation here. There's an acknowledgement, a respect, shared values, or just an appreciation of the other person. I really feel like someone is just used to chaos, that when balance comes into their life, they question whether or not they're really happy, or whether the other person is really happy. And they think that that would be representative of that person is going to leave them, but that's an illusion. They won't leave. Yeah, there's, oh, listen. 9 of Cups and the Lovers here. Someone is worried if the other person is gonna just take off running, but no. This is a dedicated partnership. The routine of what you're used to or what they're used to, that's definitely changing. So if you just have to hang in there a little bit more just to show that person you're not leaving, then of course the choice is yours, but maybe that could help them to let go of that fear. Gemini. Gemini, someone in rising. What's changing in love? Saw this rat card. I'm trying to remember who got this rat card. I think it was Aquarius. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, you might want to check that reading out. Present energy for Gemini in love. What's changing for Gemini in love? Gemini. Present energy in love. What's changing for Gemini in love? This is too much. Present energy, Geminis. You have memory. If you have children with someone, that could be significant. It just looks like this woman in red. Doesn't she look like she's expecting? Or maybe it's her jacket. So it could be maybe something that she was covering or masking, something that she felt, but she never really made it show. And I'm getting the deck card energy. We have harmony, peace, happiness. We have looking to explore. What's changing? We have mimicry. And then this is 2930, so there's something that's building here. Oh, you've been through this before, child. Showered with affection for personal gain. Someone's defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. Please. You've done this before, Gemini. So someone's gonna come in. We have heart to heart here. Someone's gonna come in, all of it, W. Right at the moment where you have allow yourself to get some peace. Okay? Right at the moment where whatever happened with them became more of a distant memory. Right at the moment too when you're about to unlock some abundance. And it's gonna be only a matter of time until they're hard to reach again. As complex as crows are, forgiveness does not seem likely. Memories ask you to examine areas where you may be letting a past hurt or situation impact how you engage with someone today. Are you cautious or holding a grudge? Do you expect others to behave in a certain way because of past behaviors? I'm kind of feeling like the person gonna behave that way though. Let's do the mimicry. Mimicry may arise in a reading if you need to consider if someone is putting on airs or is pretend to be something that is not genuine, right? Showered with affection for personal gain. Sometimes we need to fake it to make it till we make and project a persona that is not our own in order to get a good foot in the door, but be cautious, the truth may come out and you may be required to prove your authenticity. Mimicry may also indicate that someone is trying to song their past themselves off as something other than themselves to gain favor or your attention. You may need to ask yourself if this individual is showing you their authentic self or simply pretending to be something you find more attractive. Come on. Someone's trying to disrupt a peace. And it's just because they're in a moment where they want to explore. Or they're trying to get a fix, especially if it's someone that you've already been sexually Knight of Cups, sexually engaged with. So someone is coming with a gesture. Someone's coming in with a gesture. Someone's taking a leap of faith. Or not leap of faith, let me not use words. Someone's taking that risk. You may need to meet them with this Stone Cold King of Swords energy. Oh, we got an Emperor to the bottom of the deck with Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, if they're not coming to you solid, don't even bother, man. It has to be consistent. It has to be consistent. Because yes, this person in the past may have been, you know, hard to reach. And I get the memory card is saying if you're holding someone's past against them. But if in the present they're not consistent with it, then you may be well warranted in holding that past against them. Page of Wands. Expect to hear from someone. The Five of Wands. And if you feel inner conflict about this person, I feel like it's just because they have not made themselves, they have not proven themselves enough to be trustworthy. So listen to that inner conflict that you feel, because it does reflect what is happening externally. Some of you may meet that, you may want to meet that person's gesture with a bit of barking down at them. I'm just looking at the King of Swords, the Knight, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Swords here, and yeah. Anything else? Protect your peace, protect your happiness, protect, you know, that balance that you've created in your life. Gemini, these are 2 Gemini cards right here. Yeah, 7 of Wands, defend yourself. Page of Cups here. I just feel like this person has to prove to you. So what's changing? Someone from your past coming back around, testing out waters. Could be just your abundance that they're after too, by the way. Your name could begin with the letter M. Doesn't have to be limited to that. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's changing in love? Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's changing in love? What's the present energy for Taurus in love? Geez, it gave you tree. And what's changing? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Present energy for Taurus in love, please. What's changing for Taurus in love, please? Alright, see, because it seems like Spirit has a lot to say for you all. Commitment. Ooh. Sacred space. Displacement. Memories. Regression. Revisiting the past. Revealing secrets. Are you happy where you are, Taurus, if you are in a relationship with this commitment card? Because this displacement is displaced anger. Changing, we have upheaval. Yeah, I don't think you are happy where you are. Gaining insight, learning more, surface pleasures. Because you're not happy where you are, you're going to be acting out. I feel like some of you are tied to the past still. And that gets revealed somehow. Where's my book? Beware if you are lashing out at someone or taking your frustration on an innocent bystander because you feel powerless. When displacement appears, you may need to consider if you are confronting a source of your anger or just looking for an easy target. Be aware of how your inability to confront a source of frustration may be causing a breakdown in other relationships that you value. Displacement also calls to your attention and awareness of being someone's punching bag when they are stressed or in a state of shame. Depending on your situation, it may be an opportunity to extend sympathy, empathy, and compassion, or you may consider if the relationship is worth maintaining. I don't think it will be, because this upheaval card is here. I feel like there was a bond that was once your secret space that you don't have anymore. Let's see what this upheaval is saying. Upheaval is a reminder that things can change in a whim through no fault of your own. Are you prepared for change? Oh yes, the Uranus Cazimi on the 17th or 18th of May in your first house. Things are changing for you. No wonder this is here. Are you prepared for change? Are you able to regain your composure and fly off to a better, more stable position? From being laid off to forced to move to a new home, change can appear sudden and sometimes cruel, but not always. So change is happening for you all. Yeah, we have assistance needed, act with urgency. I feel like the cat's out of the bag about someone missing someone, whether it's you or someone else missing someone, right? Could be the other person that misses someone, you find out. And then, you know, you're angry. Maybe you're taking it off on people around you. You're trying to find some type of grounding center with the secret space because you don't have it in that commitment anymore. Some of you are just doing the research as, you know, what is changing. You may need to do some research on how to cope with a substance abuse. Because you got sex, drugs, alcohols here, surface pleasures. What's changing for Taurus in love? What's changing for Taurus in love? Oh yes, go check out my whatever comes up video. Because I did say for Taurus, some of y'all are getting exposed. Hate to say, but you did the crime, so some of you don't know what you want when it comes to emotional fulfillment. Yeah, you're not emotionally satisfied where you are. Even if you've made a family with this person, and this person is with this Queen of Wands here, they're gonna create a upheaval for you because Queen of Wands does not like to be toyed with at all. But you're not happy. Some of you, you're reflecting on where you were happy, and that just makes you feel more confused. Some of you with the Seven of Cups, you're drinking in isolation. You're drinking, you're lashing out on other people, but because you're masking, right? The Moon card, you're masking. There you go, King of Wands energy. I feel the King of Wands is the person who's doing the drinking and the surface pleasure. So whether it's you or the other person, but the person you're committed to, the Queen of Wands, is gonna let them have it. What's changing for Taurus in love? That's the upheaval, the Fool. A whole new beginning comes when the truth is spilled with this Ace of Swords. Look, Justice, King of Cups, Tower. Because some of you, you're gonna really get in your emotions, you know. You might not express it the healthiest way, but you're gonna get in your emotions, and it's gonna be what causes this upheaval. But the other person, unfortunately, this Five of Swords energy, they won't play fair with you. They're gonna be like, oh, so if I have to lose in this situation, well, you're gonna lose too. All right, I guess that's why Spirit had so much cards for you all. Move on to the last sign, finally. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's changing in love for you? What's changing in love for you? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It's the best way to support the channel. Present energies for Aries in love. Make sure you watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's changing for Aries in love? Not taking those. What's changing for Aries in love? What's changing for Aries in love? Seems like Spirit is just more so eager to what's changing for you than what is in the present. And you may be feeling, you might be saying too, yup, I don't care too. What's the present energy for Aries in love, please? But I need to know the present to get insight into the future. Curiosity. There's a door opening. Laughter, happiness, joy, healing. Fed up over it, not having it, frustration. And this is why you don't want to talk about the present, right? Because you're a bit fed up with the way things are in your love life. You want to get to the dates where you're happier, where you feel more healed when it comes to love, where you're experiencing joy in love. 020, mirroring number. So you could be mirroring someone, or you're just in a space where, you want partnership. You want to feel that. You're more curious about love, I feel now. So we have routine is what's changing. Okay, things are heating up. Trying too hard and no closure. Disappearing act, someone who's a coward. I hate to say, I hope I don't sound ridiculous, but I feel like you're gonna have a brief spark type moment with someone that's not going to really last. It's gonna be a change in your routine. You're gonna get curious about someone and take a chance on happiness, right? On feeling joy. And there's gonna be some passion there, but then the person is gonna disappear. Then you might question whether you tried too hard. Not gonna take these. It's all about your perspective, you know. We have perspective here, but we also have, you know, detaching from the ego, self-awareness, cutting through illusions. I feel like this is saying that there's a bit of accountability that you're gonna have to take about a situation that unfolds in love for you all. Aries on my rising. And what if it's just about you? And I'm not in any way, you know, promoting promiscuity, but what if it is about just for some time, instead of going too hard in something, that you allow yourself to feel a little bit of joy. If you're just curious about what's out there, instead of wanting to maybe rush into a commitment. Yeah, through the source. Someone's gonna ghost you. But this is where the perspective comes in, the Two of Wands. One foot tied, one hand tied. So feeling like you're at a crossroads. Perhaps asking yourself, well, did you have fun? Yeah. But oh no, on the other hand, this hurt. But it's like, but did you have fun though? It's a lot. Would you do it again? The answer is yes. Yeah, like I said, there's a bit of acknowledgement. Six of Wands here, King of Wands, Empress here. You know, you're this Empress. You deserve the best. Yes, by all means. But I don't know. I'm just feeling for you all like maybe you needed that sexual gratification. You will know if this is for you or not. So a ghosting type situation is going to happen. Perhaps some of you, you're tired of being in this fed up energy of being heartbroken. You're like, on one hand, I'm tired of being heartbroken. On the next hand, I want to get out there and I want to experience something. I want to feel this spark again. But I feel a part of detaching from the ego is realizing that we don't own people. That's where the perspective shift comes in. We don't own people. We enjoy them, but we don't own them. So it's okay if they leave. I'm not saying you could recreate that experience, but I'm saying you could maybe even experience better. Two of Cups. One more for Aries. There goes that ego that, I don't know, perhaps it's a Scorpio that you meet with. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like there's someone different, especially with this star card, Aquarius energy. I feel like there's someone different that's gonna come around, and you know, that person isn't intense, they're not dramatic, they're detached from things. You know, they could move away without any type of closure. They don't allow themselves to be tied down. And maybe there's something that you could learn from that person that perhaps you could embody moving forward when it comes to other people that you choose to date. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a new approach you could have to dating until something becomes truly solid. Okay? All right, everyone. Until next time, be blessed.